I thought I knew what was going on, and now I don't. Now I very much don't.
We were desperate to get anything on him that would lead to an arrest.
When he saw his chance, he fled the room, right?
Upon fleeing the room, Joe Dark proceeded to take the elevator.
Hold on. This is even more sussy. Because why would somebody trying to run away leave and go to the top floor of a building?
Did he take the elevator up or down?
Yeah, he took it up. My understanding is Damon Gant's office and thus Lana Sky's office is the
Oh,
top
you mean
floor.
up to the 15th floor?
Yeah, where he ended up. So if he jumped in the elevator, he wasn't fleeing. Like, he was specifically going for Emma.
Unless he had a parachute attached
So
to him.
I think
yeah,
he
no.
made a specific deal.
Yeah, I see what you're getting at.
Like, that's extra
Huh.
sussy-wussy. Like, I just kind of assumed they were on the same floor, and he just, like, ran down the hall, took a left, and, like, ended up in her room, right? But I
No,
think
he's
he
on
was,
the
like,
15th floor.
tipped off that, like, Damon Gant did something even more sussy there. Like, that's wild.
I'm thinking so.
He must have been in a panic because the elevator was going up.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way that your
Mm-mm.
first instinct is jump in an elevator. Like, that's... no.
Then, he ran a guy in Gant's office.
There was a lot of noise coming from outside, so I opened up the door to have a look. That's when I saw him.
Hold it! What was the prosecutor doing there?
That day, there were two people present during Dark's questioning. Deputy Chief Damon Gant and Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Almost forgot about Gant. Don't like
How?
thinking about him.
Neil Marshall had just received the King of Prosecutors Award. Young and dedicated, he went straight to the questioning room after the ceremony.
I assume that would also be why he was the first to run after Dark.
When Dark grabbed me, I thought I was as good as dead.
And that's when the prosecutor Marshall came running in.
I don't clearly remember what happened then, but
Hold on. I think this is even more fabricated than we thought. Remember, Emma said that she never actually saw Marshall and Dark. She saw them illuminated by the light of the lightning through the window. There's a second window on Damon Gant's side. He drew that picture and made a shadow puppet of the scene in order to make Emma
way.
think that she saw
way.
that image.
That's very specific.
That would be so silly.
I'm calling it. What else does that
Uh,
image mean? Why else do we have that image? I'm calling it. That, you know,
I don't know.
Putting
They've
it stakes
done
down right here.
stranger things before.
stakes down right here. That's all I'm saying. You know, come on.
That's-
Von Karma's
Still-
vacation. Like, you're really
Wait,
gonna
wait, wait.
tell me?
If you get this right, it's not because, like, you've done some amazingness. It's because this game has jumped the shark 100 times.
No, I get some credit
Yeah,
if it's true.
Dylan,
Come
you
on.
have to give Ori credit where it's
You're right.
due.
I do have to.
He's gonna
but
say
not
it's
in this
not
moment,
there.
huh?
Yeah, isn't he?
I'm not. What do you mean? Why would I ever deny your credit?
Hold it. Can you tell us about that?
Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark. Just then, the lights went out.
Mm-hmm.
The lights.
It was just about this time of year. There was a terrible storm going on, and lightning struck nearby.
I don't know. So, the electricity went out.
Wait a minute. If it was pitch dark in that room, you shouldn't have been able to see anything, right?
Right, but just then, lightning flashed again outside.
Mm-hmm.
That sudden flash left an unforgettable image of the scene in my mind, like a picture.
Damon Gant also has very
I
many lightning
see.
motifs.
I told the detective about what I saw then.
The detective?
Yes, Detective Goodman. He was in charge of the case.
Detective Goose. I'm having a bad time with the
Wow.
names today. I'm sorry. My brain's too much in the fabricating the freaking thing.
Detective Honk Gooseman, the victim.
Detective Bruce, he's on his way from stopping Link.
Entitled Gooseman. You're too much.
I'm sorry, Ori, you're never living that one down.
I'm okay with that. The freaking memes coming out of this one are fantastic.
I'm literally writing down Honk Gooseman to use later.
Yes.
Oh no, is it gonna come up in our Pathfinder campaign?
I literally had an image
Oh, jeez.
that I just needed to now title Honk Gooseman.
Oh my god. Detective Bruce Goodman, the victim. I want to hear more about that. So, you spoke with Detective Goodman about this 2 years ago?
Yes, that's what's so scary about this trial.
And you told Detective Gooseman about what you saw.
Yes, but at the time, the words just wouldn't come out.
Oh. No, I'm sad.
That's
Why
why
you-
I drew a picture.
Because that means she drew the picture.
Oh,
My far-fetched thing is sad.
Thank God.
No, come on, that would have been epic as hell. I bet. Okay, you know what? Maybe it's not the picture. I bet there's something with the shadow being not what she thinks she saw, and the shadow being something else from the other window. Like I'm set on that one.
Nothing will convince you otherwise.
No,
huh?
this is my fence. Okay,
The pants length, come on!
this is my fence. This is my fence.
This is your pants.
No, no, no,
It's
no,
the
no.
pants.
It's the
It's the
pants
pants.
until proven the fence. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
No, it's the pants. It's
All
just
I'm
the
gonna say.
pants.
All I'm gonna say.
A picture. Yes, I think she mentioned that before. I forgot that part apparently, though.
Well, Mr. Wright, have you heard enough?
Never. This picture the witness drew. I believe it has a very important meaning.
Objection. But the list of evidence I was given 2 years ago didn't contain a picture.
Witness, would you mind if we added this statement to your testimony?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, I would mind. How dare you?
I drew a picture of that scene once, but it seems to have been lost.
I'm gonna press this, but I think
Present.
we just present the
Present.
picture on this one.
I'm pretty sure
present-
just
Oh.
present the picture.
Okay. If y'all are both on, just present.
The picture is lost. You mean this picture?
Of this picture?
Objection! The music stopped. Mr. Edgeworth, this little girl put all her heart into drawing that picture. Tap, and yet you would insist on denying its existence.
Tap. Hey, I'm not the bad guy, and I wasn't denying its existence. I was just saying I wasn't with the evidence I had.
Just play along. It's kind of part of it.
I mean, I just said that, so yeah.
That may well be, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Behold!
This is the evidence list for the SL9 incident?
A flying shopping list! That's not a shopping list, me boy. Turn it around. It's a ghost!
Oh my god.
Please turn it over, Your Honor.
Turn it over? Turn it. Ah! What's this?
Oh my
It really
god.
is a ghost.
It really is a ghost.
Oh, I hope you guys appreciate the voices I do for you.
Oh my god.
Proceeds to down like
Lake full of water.
This is a bad voice day. I don't know if the other two, but Phoenix's voice is killing me today a little more than normal. I don't know why.
That's my secret cap. Gumshoe always kills my voice.
At least it's not Will Powers.
True.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
Yes, what is that?
Hey, Dit! It's the picture I drew!
Emma, why do you have throat cancer?
I've sounded like this the entire time! What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Take more water, Mars. Drink more water.
Mars, you need we need a water break. This is like corporate mandated.
Do you
No,
not
I
have
actually. No, I have water right next to me. I'm all good. I'm all good.
Okay.
Well, that
Jeez.
makes one of us.
All right. I guess we'll be back after.
These commercial messages.
I mean, goodbye.
A few moments later.
Indeed. 2 men appear to be wrestling here.
Oh, well, Your Honor.
I've totally seen people wrestle with a stick in their hand.
Objection. That's no stick, Your Honor. They call that a...
ah!
What's the meaning of this?
Ah!
Oh, we all knew what you were
Okay,
gonna say.
so Dylan, YouTube is cracking down on the cursing, but you're just gonna pump it full of innuendos instead. Is that what's happening?
Your Honor, the only pumping that was going on in that picture was...
Of the shake weights.
Exactly. just a good old-fashioned workout via wrestling. Nothing wrong here.
What are you doing with that list?
Me?
Only the prosecutor in charge should have access to that list.
Oh, don't look at me like that, Edgeworth.
Huh? These lists. They're different from each other.
What?
Yeah.
Phoenix, why didn't you show me this in, before we went to trial?
You literally didn't want to talk to me about anything at all. I did show
Phoenix.
it to you, and you went like,
Why
"Eh."
didn't you bring this up?
I literally did. I literally waved it in front of your face,
My
and you're like,
word.
I can't talk to you right now.
I thought I could trust you, Phoenix.
Wow.
It would appear, Mr. Edgeworth, that the evidence list you were handed 2 years ago was incomplete. These 2 lists fit together to form one. You could see the marks here where they were torn apart from each other.
So you see, Mr. Edgeworth, it's quite obvious what happened. 2 years ago, only half of the evidence list ever reached you.
What? What?
Order, order! But Miss Sky, why did you draw your picture on the back of such an important list? That is the biggest cause of concern here, clearly.
Because that's what Detective Goodman handed me in the questioning room, Your Honor.
We were low on paper, so we had to reduce, reuse, recycle.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm not a baby.
Your inner voice sounds very different, Phoenix.
If this list was torn in half, then that means tap, Your Honor.
Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Your eyes are bulging from your head.
Brain's working overdrive. Brains grew 3 sizes that day.
Your brain's about to bust.
If the evidence list was torn in half, then there might be more of the drawing on the back of Mr. Edgeworth's list.
Ooh,
Huh?
I like that. That's fun.
Yes, that's quite conceivable, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's possible. Let's see.
Is something wrong? I've never heard you make that noise in court before.
Do you even have to ask?
Sorry, Your Honor. I lost my composure. There is indeed something drawn on the back of my list. It's that thing.
Oh my god, it's the Blue Badger!
What?
What's going on?
I'm speechless too, Judge. What the hell?
I don't know what's going on anymore.
I don't.
That's that thing! That dancing demon! That thing that was dancing in the evidence room!
What? What?
Clearly, this act of vandalism is the work of a certain chief of detectives.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
I guess he was out of scrap paper.
I thought I knew what was going on, and now I don't. Now I very much
I
don't.
thought we were all sort of like having a good time, and then now it's just like the music changed to the Blue Badger music. It took a hard left turn, and now we're off the path, and I don't even know.
Very well. Witness, will you please testify about this picture you drew 2 years ago?
Huh? Oh, yes, sir. Your Honor.
What's wrong with Emma?
She's remembering something about the Blue Badger.
She seemed to be thinking about something when she was looking at that picture.
Something's going on. This is the picture I drew 2 years ago. The flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see were shadows.
I'm still feeling the shadow theory.
After that, I must have fainted. This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant.
Did you know there's more than just fight or flight, and one of them is also faint, and whoever decided to name them all named them with Fs. So it's like fight, flight, faint, freeze, and something else. There's like a fifth one. No. No, it's not.
Well, we're demonetized.
It's not.
I think it depends on what is attacking you. I'll just say. Hold on. Risk?
No. Fawn. Fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. And faint.
Ah, that's right.
To think a flash of lightning could burn such an image in your mind. Not to mention it was a traumatizing event. Any little girl would remember that.
Thanks to that, though, she was able to show us exactly what she saw.
Well, I don't see any contradictions here, except for the entire missing evidence list, hello. But this clearly shows Joe Dark about to murder prosecutor Neil Marshall. The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
I wish Edgeworth could ask questions too.
One day.
He gets to watch. He's still part of it.
No.
We hope you enjoyed watching this episode of the Arcade Cabinet.
Join us. We're live 9 p.m. Eastern, Twitch, and YouTube.
If you like what you've seen so far, consider giving us a like and subscribe for more content and chaos.
See you next time.
And Meowth, that's right.
No.